Oh yeah, and that coming up, I don't know, about 1 minute, I guess. Oh yeah, and one QVR. And by the computer clock, 3, 2, 1, roll. Good. Oh, does anyone need to use the repeater or need 8? Signal report before I begin this morning's traffic net, which is also being recorded. Guess not. Good morning. This is cycle 1 of the ARRO Western Massachusetts Traffic Net 4 Foxtrot Oscar Romeo, the 29th of November 2016. This net meets daily at 10 a.m., 10:15 on Sunday on the No-Bark Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 with a tone of 162.2 on the repeater. Purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and towns of Western Massachusetts and to provide liaison to the first region net that meets on a frequency of 3.948 megacycles. 3.948 megacycles. At times 13:45 and 15:30 local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net. Unless you have emergency or priority traffic, please do not leave the net without first informing net control whenever possible. These Cumby dribble calls. The pain. Anyway, where was I here? Something. When checking into this net, please give your information slowly. And when checking in, please say this is or something to that effect. And then on key, stop transmitting momentarily. As such, listening for heterodynes, doubling, obstreperous noises, etc., etc., and then continue. Your net control station today is November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1 QOV. My name is OB, Oscar Bravo, India Echo. Currently, I am running commercial power. Commercial. I have no traffic for the net at this time, and I am located in Pittsfield, Berkshire County, Commonwealth of Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic going on? No stations heard. Now looking for our first region liaison station or a representative. Therefore, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. Paul, please call and list any traffic.
This is Alpha Bravo Tango Charlie, AB1TC. My name is Paul, and I'm running battery power. Good morning, Obi. Good morning to the rest of the net. I have no traffic for Western Mass from First Region. Back to net control. It's very moist.
Affirmative on the moist. Not German chocolate cake either. Recognizing Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie, Paul, battery power. Figure maybe you're out pulling stumps with the bulldozer. That's always fun. Let's see here. Where are we? Okay, now looking for stations. What are we doing here? Okay. Now looking for stations with traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements. Anyone can generate formal traffic or bring announcements to the net. Traffic or announcements. Your call signs, please. Again, no station heard. Net still lists no traffic. Okay, now we are looking for any station. Any station, anywhere, anyhow. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in the Western Mass Traffic Net. Stations with or without. Please check in now.
There is November 1, Oscar Bravo Lima. Tony, mobile in Waynesboro, no traffic.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Bravo Yankee Delta. Rich in Pittsfield, battery power, no traffic.
This is November 1, Quebec Kilo Oscar. Eric, and where? No traffic. 45 degrees and cloudy.
Here is Whiskey Alpha 1, November Tango India. The name is John, the QTH, Northampton, commercial.
Okay, recognizing myself, commercial power, Alpha Bravo and Tango Charlie, Paul battery, N1 OBL Tony battery, KC1 BYD Rich battery, N1 QKO Eric commercial, WA1 NTI John commercial, additional stations, fills, or corrections. Okay, going into announcements, and this is on the record. All those not involved in traffic handling, which there is no name secure. Still, what do we got here from Eric? Eric, if you want to comment on this webinar, according doing to do with Skywarn recognition, something. Happening November 30th, 0100 UTC, something about evening of November 29th in U.S. time zones, whatever. Maybe Eric can comment on this. That is some kind of webinar learning about Skywarn on the internet training. Anyway. Eric, you still there? You want to comment on that better than I am?
Okay, good morning, Obi. Good morning to the net. If I'm not mistaken, that link is a presentation for Skywarn Recognition Day, which is happening this weekend. I don't know much about webinars. I've never tried to do them, but might be interesting for those that have never participated in Skywarn Recognition Day. Also, Obi, on that link, you probably saw it on the Western Mass Emergency Net Facebook. I added a link to the times that NWS Taunton will be active for Skywarn Recognition Day. Basically, it's like a 24-hour, I don't want to say contest, but it's, you know, all the Skywarn, or all the NWS offices in the United States, or at least most of them that participate with Skywarn and ham radio, will have kind of like a special event station set up. So they're all over HF. NWS Taunton also does IRLP and Echolink. So that's what I know. N1QKO back to net. Thanks, Obi.
Okay, Eric. The ID grabbed you on most of that. If you can send me a live link, something pointing to what you mentioned, let me know. Otherwise, questions, comments for Eric, please call N1QKO directly. Okay, Eric, I've never done one of the thingies there. I guess you can do group participation in a lot of those internet IE get-togethers. I haven't done one either. A little bit of Skype and you woo-woo, but no nothing. Anyway, what else is going on here? Still looking for alternate net controls for the Western Mass Emergency Net. HF 3.944 on Sunday mornings at 0830. If you can help with that, get a hold of John, W1JWN at yahoo.com, I guess he is. Or go to the Western Mass Emergency Net Facebook groups page. All the logs and call-ups and all that is somewhere on the front page. Okay, what do you got here? Next pass of the ISS, kind of low on the horizon, coming up the east coast over the ocean at 17:59, almost 6 o'clock, basically 6 o'clock on my circle of visibility. Aboard the ISS, looks like they're active on packet radio only. Last heard 9 hours ago. I think this is from yesterday. Whatever. Anyway, here in Pittsfield weather, it's moist. It's moist, people. 47 degrees, rainy, dismal, damp, crummy. Stay inside by a fireplace if you have one. Anyway, it looks like rain, and rain right up to Thursday. And what are we celebrating here in the USA today? The 29th National Day of Giving and Electronic Greetings Day. On the other list for USA customer is Wrong Day. You go to Home Depot without the receipt. Electronic Giving Tuesday, International Day of Solidarity with Palestinian people, whatever. Chocolates Day, National Lemon Cream Pie Day, yay. Square Dance Day. Been a while on that. Throw out your leftovers a day. Make more room for more, whatever. Okay, I guess that'll do it for that. Additional stations to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net. Your call signs, please.
Okay, let me see if I got this. Okay, I guess I do. Good morning, Obi. Good morning, everyone else. This is N2VU, November 2, Victor Uniform, Donald, in Queensbury, New York, just south of Lake George. Obi, it is very moist here. Very moist, but cool. 36 degrees, obviously shady with all the condensation. Commercial power, battery backup. I wish you a good day. N2VU.
Recognizing N2VU, Donald. Commercial power with cool moistness. Well, I prefer the warm moistness, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Additional stations. And run through the jungle. But besides that, Liberation Day in Albania, Unity Day in Vanuatu. Well, I don't know how to pronounce. Somebody Tubman's birthday in Liberia. Oh, he's the guy that they left the USA and set up a country in Africa where nothing worked out or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. Elsewhere in the world also, what is today? The 29th, Albania, Liberation Day, Albania. Nice quiet country, I guess. No Bark News. Next meeting, January 22nd, 6 p.m. Berkshire Humane Society Building, 214 Bark Road in Pittsfield. Also, No Bark Holiday Party. No Bark Holiday Party, as in Christmas and stuff like that. And you're not supposed to say that. Potluck, bring something and share, I guess, something like that. This is happening when? Sunday, December 11th at 5 p.m. Also at the Berkshire Humane Society Building. Click for more info. Something. Club's got coffee, no booze. Bring something and share. What do you got here? Also, the Great Barrington Repeaters on the air. I guess everybody knows 14527 PL136.5. You can bring it up, mention it somewhere, and what do we got here? HF contest this weekend, 160. CW on 160. Terra, Troy Amateur Radio Association, I guess. Riddy Melee, Riddy 160 through 10. Wake Up QRP, CW 40 and 20. Another CW something or other. 10 meter Riddy. South African Radio League, Digital, PSK, and Riddy. Currently, solar flux at 85. 85 on the flux. A is 8, K is 1. Count 44, because we love to count. VHF, UHF openings. Looks like most of Massachusetts is covered. Connecticut, Rhode Island. The southeast portion of New York stretching down into where? Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and a little bit of northern Maine and Canada, maritime provinces. You hosers. Alright, additional check-ins. Guess not questions, comments, anything for the net. Volunteering to do the HF emergency net on Sunday morning at 8:30. One is the loneliest number. Okay, the next regular Lurleen. Traffic net is this afternoon at 1301 p.m. on this repeater, and with that, I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 162.2 tone repeater. The time is now 10 hours and 17 minutes, 10. Change to 1018 hours, and I return the repeater back to Tango Oscar. Regular amateurs, thank you to all stations who checked in and those who stood by whilst this net was being conducted. This is November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor N1 QOV. OB now signing clear, 7-3. You can't do it on phone. The net is closed. Entrenching tool? What the heck? Entrenching tool. Entrenching tool.
Fancy name for a shovel? N1 QKO.
Mini shovel. Fits right on your cargo boat. This one is not OD though. This is a Craftsman Sears Roebuck. Pretty heavy. Looks pretty sturdy. Just picked it up. Like I really need an entrenching tool when I run through the jungle.
You know, they've come out with some newer designs the last couple of years that are you know, almost like a multi-tool. Saw blades, like different attachments or different things built into, you know, the shovel. Pretty interesting looking. Some of them, I guess, are composite materials, so they're lightweight, but interesting. You know, almost like a hatchet, saw, shovel. You know, like a little multi-purpose tool. Kind of neat stuff.
A shovel and a roll of toilet paper. How to survive in the wilderness of Alaska. Yeah. I don't know. Some of these wilderness survival thingies, what I see on the internet. A little bit much. And what to have in your car in case you get stuck in a snowstorm. They never mention toilet paper.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. I don't think those little shovels, I don't think they would do too good for New England. You know, or at least, you know, the Rust Belt as far as digging your car out of snow. Yeah, it's better than nothing, but you know, if I'm in a snowstorm, I usually in my truck, and I keep a regular sized snow shovel in there just in case.
Exactly. What was it one year? I think we were on a search and destroy, not a search and destroy, search, what do you call it there? Search for somebody that's missing. Up in Hinsdale, Peru, somewhere. Anyway, I think I had just two-wheel drive, light pickup. Went to turn around on a narrow country road. Well, I'm stuck. All you need is a shovel. Shovel your two wheels, paths right there, and most of the time you can make it out. And I mentioned the rug. Carry a rug. Well, carry this, carry that. A shovel usually does it. Anyway, hey Eric, talk to you later. What do we got here? Rain. Apparently the water table is fairly low because my cellar hasn't flooded. N1 QKO, N1 QLE, clear on your final.
Okay, Obi, that's always a good thing. Yeah, I have not run my dehumidifier in my basement all year. I plug it in for a day or two. You know, you hear it on and off. Check the bucket, and it's been dry, so that's a good thing. But I think my area of Massachusetts were like 10 or 11 inches below normal, so not good. Okay, Obi, have a great day. Talk to you later. N1 QKO.
One additional, Eric. Thanks for the tour of the spooky when I Puff the Magic Dragon. The first time I heard one, we're pulled into somewhere, I don't know, some kind of encampment. Sitting there at a bar. Well, naturally, when you're in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by barbed wire, of course there's a bar. And all of a sudden, brrr, it sounded like somebody stuck a roller in a fan. What in the heck? Everybody jumping around. It was one of those gunships. Make a heck of a racket, but they take care of the perimeter. See you later. See you later, Eric.
Yeah, pretty impressive airplanes. Okay, Obi, have a great day. N1 QKO.
1MWJ.
Good morning, Alice. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm doing fine. Haven't talked to you in a long time. How you doing?
Maybog Valley. But had a nice little vacation, 2 days. You know, I took Wednesday and had, you know, Thursday off for Thanksgiving. Had to go into work Friday. then a 3-day weekend. So kind of a nice little impromptu vacation and all that. And just checking Facebook here. I did my budget for the morning and getting ready to go to work this afternoon. How you doing?
Bad, not bad. Did you see that 162.525 finally came back on the air?
Yeah, I've been hearing Dave mention that. That's good. I think in the summertime, like when there's band openings, I get that. I'll have to double check. I usually monitor 475 out of Somers, Connecticut, or 55 out of Worcester.
Well, I guess when they moved, they had to move off Channel 19 tower, and they went on to the monopole, and then it was just years of bureaucratic stuff to finally get on the air. And this area had been without national weather for quite a while, so it's a welcome thing, because when everything else goes down around here, it's nice to have that in the background. And 1MWJ.
From that area of the state, is that the only weather radio that you guys could get? Are there any others that overlap that get into that area of the state?
I can pull in from I guess Marlborough, Vermont, and from down in Sheffield area, but not strongly, but enough to get what's going on. But the Greylock weather, is only like 3.5 miles from me, so it's the strongest when it's operational, and good to see that it's back up again.
Yeah, N1QKO. Yeah, glad that they were able to get it back up. Yeah, it's always good to have a couple that you can listen to. I have one scanner that has an antenna up in the attic of the house, and when there's band openings, especially like if I'm listening, I have a couple of frequencies like in the 47 megahertz for a couple of state police frequencies. It seems like those get real active when there's a band opening, and then if I turn on the weather side of it, I hear a couple from a lot farther away than normal when you flip over to listen to an NWS radio transmission. So I'll have to play around later today or whatever and see if I can get that Mount Greylock and see if I can get it down here.
I think you'd be able to. Yeah, anything off the top of the mountain there's got a big footprint, and you're getting this, so it's on the same pole. And anyhow, good to talk to you. Like I say, I don't think I've probably talked to you since the Mount Tom, Hamfest.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't been playing too much radio during the summer. I always have them on, but I haven't been doing a lot of talking. And I just turned on my scanner that I was just telling you about, and I had it. Now it's seems like it's scanning. I think what I gotta do is I gotta open up the squelch quite a bit, because there's 162.400. And so, well, you know what? It also could be because I'm got the radio key down that it might be taking away some of the receive.
Well, we're just glad over here that they've got it back up, because when there are power outages around here, and we had one last week for 5-6 hours, and the D-slam for the DSL only stays up for about 20 minutes to half an hour because it's very short backup time, and so then you can't get anything over the internet, and quite often it also takes the weather down for cellular around here, because I think they operate out of the same building, and they haven't chosen to put a generator in there. I don't think. It's just probably a small uninterruptible power supply, which is totally inadequate, but such is life. So it's always nice to have the NWS up on the hill there. And anyhow, been doing a lot of DXing lately. Last couple of days, got a bunch of Africa. Got Namibia and Gabon, South Africa. Let's see what else. Pull in. Got a guy down at Guantanamo the other day, and the Azores this morning. So it's been fairly decent. And then a bunch of Germany and France and stuff this morning as well.
Yeah,
N1 QKO, N1MWJ.
Oh, good deal. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I haven't played too much with HF. I usually just do the Sunday morning nets. And I think I broke my 817. It doesn't transmit on HF anymore, so I don't know if the finals have gone on the HF side. I can transmit on 2 meters, with an HT on the other side of the house. I hear it, making noise when I key up and all that. So the 2 meter side seems to be working okay, but HF, I even borrowed another antenna tuner from another friend just to make sure that it wasn't my antenna tuner, because I see the modulation light up and all that, but nothing's coming out of the radio. So maybe after Christmas I'll send it back to Yaesu, see if they can take a look at it and see what's wrong with it. But other than that, not too much ham radio stuff.
One thing that's happened to me, and I thought I'd let the smoke out once, was the front back switch. And it might want to check that, and also checking using an antenna on either port and see if it's just the that issue.
Yeah, I made sure for the HF side that I was on the rear port. I haven't tried HF on the front port, so maybe I should give that a try. But yeah, that's one of the things I did. I did a the factory reset, and we're brought everything back to normal and everything. 2 meter side worked fine, HF didn't. So yeah, that's the funny thing about the radio. You forget you get the little B and C connector in the front. And I remember when I first had the radio, I get those mixed up. So definitely something to keep an eye on with this particular radio.
Oh yeah, and I've got some of mine programmed to the front and some programmed to the back, and so I got to always keep an eye on that so that I'm not doing something stupid. But let's see what else is going on. Next fall, next September, I'm going on a DXpedition with 4 folks from my DX group to the Galapagos in middle of September. So that should be a boatload of fun, and we're going to operate from there for a week, and we've already gotten a license for down there, and looking forward to that. Besides the radio stuff, all the different animals and stuff. N1MWJ.
N1QKO. Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, that should be a lot of fun. And I'm sure the boat ride to the island should be a lot of fun too. Or else you're going to fly in by helicopter?
Oh, I'm taking a plane to Quito, and then another plane to Baltra Island, and then taking a short hop over to Santa Cruz Island, which is right next to it, and spend the night there, and then we'll take a hydrofoil for like a 2-hour ride to Isabella, and that's where we're going to spend a week.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Bought a copy of Rosetta Stone, and I'm starting to brush up, or basically starting almost from scratch again with my Spanish. It's been since high school, and just getting stuff together, and doing a lot of reading and travel guides and stuff like that, and there's so many different species of animals there that exist only there on those islands. In fact, on Isabella there are 5 species of giant tortoises, and they're each around a different volcano, so it's kind of cool.
I remember seeing a documentary about that a while back, and it was kind of explaining how all that is like over tectonic plates or something like that. And it's, I guess, a series of islands, if I understand it right, and as one is kind of falling apart, another one is like being built, and they're all along the fault line. And it was a really interesting show. I'm sure you've probably seen some of the stuff about it and all that, but yeah, it's one of those. It reminds me a lot of like Australia, where everything's been there, hasn't been disturbed by man or by land bridges going to other continents or something like that. So everything there is pretty unique.
That's what I have read and seen on a geographic special and stuff. There's one deep vent in the crust, and as the islands move east towards South America, the next island forms. So yeah, they age out and wear out and stuff like that, and then another one is being formed all off this sort of same hot spot. And yeah, there are, I think 5, maybe 6 calderas and stuff on Isabella, and I looked from Google Earth, and believe it or not, you can see like little paths and stuff that the tortoises have carved in through the vegetation and stuff. It's kind of wild.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm headed to. It's a bucket list trip for me. I really haven't done a whole lot of traveling out of the States, and so this will be like just the second time I've gone anywhere far away, and so really looking forward to that. And we'll put the info out and stuff for folks to try and make the contacts and stuff, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to a lot of people all over. N1 QKO, N1MWJ.
N1MWJ, N1QKO. Well, that's awesome. I hope you have a good time. I'm sure the planning planning's kind of fun, like you say. You're brushing up on your Spanish, but that sounds really cool. Yeah, you'll have a good time.
One good thing, the place we're staying is bilingual, so they won't have to, cringe at my Spanish. But I'm going to try to make the effort. And the other good thing down there is they take the Ecuadorian currency is the U.S. dollar, and they have the same electrical as we do, so no adapters needed.
Oh, you can't beat that.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, and yeah, we're having to do logistics and stuff of who's bringing what, because people are coming from all over. Got one guy from Florida, one lady from North Dakota, a guy from Pennsylvania, me from Massachusetts, and then another guy coming from Australia. So we'll all meet up on Santa Cruz and take it from there. So that should be neat. Well, won't hold it. Got to go grab a cup of coffee. Good talking with you. N1 QKO, N1 MWJ. Have a good day.
Okay, Ellis. Yeah, you too. I guess we're going to get a little bit of rain the next couple of days, so that's a good thing to get rid of this drought. So, and I'm sure you've been watching the news and the stuff on the internet. Really scary watching a video this morning of someone driving through parts of Tennessee with those wildfires. Like, wow, just scary stuff. So hopefully we don't have that problem with our drought. So, hey, take care. Have a great day. N1 QKO.
My fire pond has been dry all fall, so I'm hoping we'll get some water in it. Catch you later. N1 QKO, N1 MWJ.
officials not to move livestock following an outbreak of foot and mouth disease there. Buriram provincial livestock officials on Monday took random specimens of fluid from cattle in several parts of the province after it was from one district had fallen disease. The specimens will be sent to the Central Laboratory for Foot and Mouth Disease in Nakhon Ratchasima for tests, said the veterinarian Mr. Surya Gakamawong on Monday. Well, here's a change. Anyone who wants to buy either a prepaid or postpaid SIM card in Thailand will soon have to submit a scan of their fingerprint. Fingerprint scanning, which will be mandatory from February 2017, will help transactions and mobile banking. The National Broadcasting and Telecommunications Commission, that's the NB. Thai Visa News.
ないけど赤さ読み上げしたんやなんか変と思った。忘れちゃった。仕事でね掃除とか片付けをしようと普段そんなことさってる筋肉痛が髪の毛髪の毛ありがとう。かっちゃん自己紹介してってくれたことで接しやすい高校何年生？絶対楽しんどったのか卒業してくると上がらないかも。1年生16歳楽しい？高校楽しいよ。無条件で楽しいよ。楽しいよな。今のやつなんで？でもなんか1年の頃は何月だろう、12月かな、楽しかった時期だったけど楽しくなんか慣れてみんなと仲良くなって楽しい時期だったけど楽しいことなんかでも本当楽しかったよ。いや楽しすぎて高校生中学生の方が楽しかったよね。高校は早く高校生になりたいとか車とかね普通に工場シンプルに工場をそのエンジニア高校入った時さ就職のこと考えたくなさすぎてお前どこ就職するんかみたいな工場永遠工場って言った結果工場つかんかったけどね工場でいいよもう工場って永遠言おったないや高1からさ就職の話なんか考えれるわけなくない？どういう系の仕事に行きたいとかさ何ガンガン聞いてくるけんさそりゃ工場って適当に言うよ考えれんよね。高1と高2じゃ考え変わるし高2と高3じゃまた考え変わる。高校はね総合学科やって伸び商業行ったよ。
W1DWA, W1DWA, N1, NMO.
そんなことはせんでいいっちゅう方針な、その学校は。でもドビラもね、なんちゅう、ちょうど雨がかぶって2回なかったかな、結果なかったしないで1回しか行ってない。見ていいのよくないよくないけど、お休みって言うとお休みってしかないやろ。寝たふりしてきますってどういうこと？何してるのあなた今。お前でも全然理解できん。お母さん親厳しい系？どういうこと？今時の子の考えがわからないけどどうしたらいい？あ、そうなん、うるせえっつって自分の寝たい時に寝るんじゃんっつって。寝たふりしておいで。ダメ絶対。いいよ、寝たいんやったら寝れば。バカ寝れば。へそぴがもう取れそうなのね、痛くて。あ、お休みってなんで言ったんじゃあ。痛い掃除機な。寝るか、じゃあ寝ればじゃあ寝れば。バカ。でも寝るよ、おやすみ。おやすみなさい。寝るっちゅう子は引き止めやなだって。ねえ、なんてうるせえ。早く仕事したいって思うやん。ドビも早く大人になりたかったんや、ものすごく。つって思い言ったけど、本当にもう子供に戻りたいもん今。すごくとても。すごく。また来るからよ。オッケー。またね。したくないよね。じゃあね、ツンデレじゃないけど、たくさん買いたいの。それはバイトすればいいやん。仕事したいんやったらバイトし。それもいいと思う。バイトしてよかったっちゃ思う。バイト禁止？いや、大体どこの高校もバイト禁止や。なんかそんなんに素直に従っとっても面白くないよとか言って悪いよね。ドビンの高校もバイト禁止よ。なんか特別な事情がある子だけ許可証みたいな、先生に言ってみたいな、そんなシステムだよ。だいたいどこの学校もそういうもんやな。バイクの免許取るな、バイトするなっつってできそうと思う。ドビは普通になんかあるやん、洗い場とか裏の仕事とか。ザキさんいらっしゃい。探せば何までもあるよ。居酒屋とかさ、チェーンじゃなくて個人まりしようよねさ。それとかやったら多分友人に聞くやろし、ちょっと先生来たんでとか言ったら隠れとけっつって。どこもそうやろ。こんばんはスピン。あれ高3の取れる時期になったら、だって高3学校で免許取るなってなったらさ、3月からもう仕事の子らがさ、通勤になりますって言ったら免許取れんかったらダメやん。 こそれどこもそうじゃないけど、取りに行ける時期来たら取っていいよみたいな感じと思う。あれよ、バイクの免許とかは禁止ってなってない？危ないけどとか。なんか誰かコメントしたけど、音声は来たけどこっち更新されてない。同じ。どうせ飛び、仕事じゃない、休みよ。ドビー初登場のとかやろ。ごめん、あれラジオにするわ。寝よう。寝る準備をしよう。そうしよう。選んで大丈夫なんかって明日の学校やろ。で決める図が第4回たいわ。しんだね。 说什么？
他说他在打字。
现在都台湾跟下岗睡一样吗？12点半还没睡啊？
嗯，12点半。水不在深有这样子，为什么要取这么意味不明的名字呢？
这是什么意思？
大概是我也不晓得，后来被查水表了。
哦，查水表就是
是因为
打不好就会杀。
是。
对。啊，我的普通话真的很差。
不会啊，我觉得还听得懂，但还听得懂。就是你如果讲了香港话的话，我就完全听不懂。广东话、粤语。
好多下，好多下，我知不知道我被打死了？那个小子的，他打死你打小子干嘛？
我也很喜欢台湾。
电脑判定哦。睇佢啦，咁我食咁咯。3下4下而已，他打那个诅咒。你那边是住那个宿舍吗？
对，我在学校宿舍。我大学。哈喽，他晚上好。
什么系？
我数位媒体设计那些。哇，讲数媒就听得懂，我觉得好厉害。我也在学校。
生气一点啦！我让你那个觉醒啊，那个。他最近还蛮生气的嘛，今天。
台北吗？我在台南。
嘉义。
我住在台南。
台南，嘉义是不是？
是一个。嘉义还是嘉里？嘉义。如果是指县市嘉义的话，在台南的上面。
你们知道隔壁亭吗？
郭碧婷。哦，郭碧婷，我知道她是你的女神啊。
我知道你妈是女生啊。
是女，我知道是这位观众的女神。他说他的女神，是啊。怎么？诶？呀吼！
电脑判定哦。
每次 cast 一重开都觉得好不安啊。郭碧婷。对啊。但其实我不知道郭碧婷是谁。是歌手。是他说是台湾的。 你还在洗鞋子？你不会洗到睡着了？过鼻涕。
这样我是睡着了。谢丽婷。
谢丽婷是什么？
泻药。
原来是止泻药。就是小时代里，小时代里的南湘。好吧，我真的不知道。是啊。所以南湘是谁？南湘是谁？怎么了？你们都？小时代。剧，小时代是电影。
那个什么，我要那个要觉醒的话，是要打那个，地狱院。是啊。
这是什么？这是啥玩意儿？
什么？什么？
丽莎。
第四。
这是你，然后一个他，一个丽莎，一个你，还有。
他。
我太快收到鬼子黑了。
Only me, AFK。不知道哎。哎？我看不懂他说什么。新垣结衣，我有看，我知道这个名字，但我也不知道他是谁。
我有听过他的名字，是不是CV 吗？还是什么？
啊，是声优吗？还是演员、偶像之类的？不知道哎。
完了，作为一个宅男，我应该不知道。
横，原来那个字念横啊。环。一个土一个蛋，他有演恋空。
逃避科技。